Our nutritional needs are basic. We all need these nutrients, macro, micro and phytonutrients for survival. To carbohydrates, our major and instant energy source for our body. They come as simple and complex carbohydrates. Time to change is now if we want to have healthier, better lives. Hello everyone, Mr. Fiber is back, the carbohydrate you cannot say no. Now do this for me. Who is able to grab a fruit or a vegetable from your home or wherever you are? Give yourself a big round of applause if you are able to find a fruit or a vegetable, which means you have introduced Mr. Fiber into your diet and into your lifestyle. And today, I would like to talk about this hero nutrient who is pretty fibrous and tags along with carbohydrate. So feeling stuck? Move it with fiber. So move it with fiber. Fiber, the carbohydrate you cannot say no. Mr. Fiber would like to say hi to all Malaysians, to ABOs, ABO leaders, and he says, fiber up everyone. Stay tuned as we find out how Mr. Fiber is important for our lifestyle and for our diet. Let's look at fiber at a glance. Fiber is basically a carbohydrate that you cannot digest, mostly found in plant foods. That's why we need to take a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds. Mr. Fiber comes in two forms, soluble and insoluble fiber. So once again, be fibrous in your choices. Bring Mr. Fiber into your diet and your lifestyle. It is important to eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds and legumes to get the benefits of both soluble and insoluble fiber. Now let's hear why Mr. Fiber comes as both insoluble and soluble fiber. Insoluble fiber does not dissolve in water, left intact as food moves through the intestinal tract, adds bulk and softens your stools. So it is easy and prevents constipation. Let me talk about insoluble fiber as a bulking agent. Now what does constipation do? It causes bowel movements that are not only infrequent but also hard and difficult to pass stools. This leads to excessive straining and time spent in the toilet. How many of you sit there in the toilet with your handphone and say, "Are you out?" "Not yet," as I sit. You cannot chill when you have a constipating problem. You need Mr. Fiber. Constipation possible causes. It's not just a low fiber diet. Maybe you're not taking enough water, little or no physical activity. When we say physical activity here, I mean exercise, because it helps to strengthen your gut muscles, just facilitating movement along the digestive tract. Insoluble fiber and constipation. It prevents constipation. Dietary fiber with water increases the weight and size of your stool and softens it. As stools are soft, it is easier to pass. So it facilitates easy elimination and you don't spend a lot of time in the toilet. Let's hear what soluble fiber does. Soluble fiber forms a gel-like substance with water, helps you feel full, helps in weight management, supports good bacteria in the gut, binds to sugar and cholesterol. Some good sources of soluble fiber include oats, dried beans, some fruits and vegetables, inulin from chicory root, guar gum from guar beans, and digestion-resistant maltodextrin. Both soluble and insoluble fiber play important roles in the body. You just saw it. And thus eating a variety of fiber-rich foods will give us both types of fiber essential for functional benefits. It is recommended that an average adult should consume between 20 and 30 grams of fiber for optimal health, with an emphasis between 7 grams and 13 grams of soluble fiber. Let me talk about 3 soluble fibers which actually are very good for us for metabolic functions. Guar gum is made from legumes called guar beans. As I mentioned, high in soluble fiber. Partially hydrolyzed guar gum lacks the viscous or swelling properties of guar gum, so it doesn't make it very sticky. These properties minimize uncomfortable side effects like bloating or flatulence while still offering prebiotic benefits. Partially hydrolyzed guar gum has shown to slow the absorption of sugar and cholesterol-lowering effects. One review of 3 studies concluded that guar gum improves satiety, which means it helps you to feel full, thus reducing the number of calories consumed from snacking throughout the day. I'm sure many of you will love to hear this because snacking is another thing that many of us do, which can add to our calories and our fat, right? Let me talk about soluble fiber, inulin, which comes from chicory root. It is used in foods to replace sugar as it had enhanced taste. A prebiotic fiber for the good bacteria in the gut. Digestion-resistant maltodextrin is a dietary fiber commonly derived from corn, wheat, rice and potatoes. It is a dietary fiber produced by a chemical process that changes the bonds between the sugars, making it impossible to digest. It promotes the growth of good bacteria and helps enhance gut health. It is different from the maltodextrin, often used in supplements that help as a tableting aid. So now hearing these 3 soluble fibers, it is great news to know that these soluble fibers are coming to you soon. Soluble fiber has metabolic benefits. It helps in weight management, make you feel full so you don't keep looking for food. It gives you a better blood cholesterol and blood sugar level. Now, don't take my word from it. I've got good news for you. Mr. Fiber is so happy to share this with me. He just told me that he has a client, her name is Ching, and she took the advice of having more fiber in her diet. And she's so happy to see some changes. And she's going to tell you what is the changes that Mr. Fiber has done for her. Over to you, Ching.
Because I'm busy during the day, I always munch on cookies or some light snacks whenever I feel hungry. It doesn't harm me at all. It doesn't help me to stop feeling hungry. But it makes me feel more hungry. Mr. Fiber told me that not much fiber in the cookies, and he advised me to increase my fiber intake from vegetables and fruits. That's why I'm munching my apple now. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's just one simple step to close the fiber gap. Now, I feel great. I feel stay for longer. No more cookies, no more crackers. With the right food, I believe I can manage my weight much better too.
You just heard from Ching. High fiber foods helps you with weight management because it makes you feel full. You take longer to digest high fiber foods that can reduce your calories as well. Controls blood sugar levels. Research has shown that soluble fiber can slow down the digestion of carbohydrates. This in turn stabilizes sugar level and glucose metabolism. How does fiber help in prevention? Adequate fiber intake also is associated with preventing cancers, heart disease, diabetes and food allergies, as shown by a lot of literature review and systematic review of many studies. Soluble fiber also helps with our blood cholesterol level. It helps to lower cholesterol. How does it do this? It does this by binding the cholesterol molecules, then excreting the molecules from the body, which reduces the possibility of buildup in the blood. Fiber has many functional benefits. Fiber for bulk. Awesome, Mr. Fiber. Gives bulk when it's a constipating problem. We cannot just chill and take it easy. We need to fiber up. Fiber helps you with metabolic functions, which I just shared. Helps you to feel full, eat right, manage weight, stabilize our blood sugar and cholesterol. That's staying healthy. We need to fiber up. Whatever we eat or drink begins in the gut. That's gut health. So we need to fiber up our gut and our gut friends, the good bacteria, also called probiotics. Now, what are these probiotics, prebiotics, and fiber? Stay on as we bring these updates to you to show you how Mr. Fiber is also important for gut health. Mr. Fiber is also important for your gut friends, the probiotics. So fiber your diet and fiber your probiotics. Fiber, prebiotics, probiotics, are they different? Not all dietary fibers are prebiotics, but all prebiotics are dietary fibers. Why feed the good bacteria in the gut? Because everything you eat or drink begins with the gut. So remember, Mr. Fiber says, fiber up your diet and fiber up your probiotics.